I now give the floor to the distinguished representative of Russian Federation.
Mr. President, sport is a paramount achievement of human civilization, a universal language of human communication. The well-known expression, sport is an ambassador of peace, acquires particular significance when it is sanctified by the noble traditions of the Olympic truce. The need to raise future generations in the spirit of a culture of peace, tolerance, mutual respect and recognition, and nonviolence proves once again that Olympic ideals are far from being outdated. They are as relevant as ever. International cooperation in sports contributes to overcoming ethnic and religious hatred, fosters mutual understanding, and strengthens intercivilizational dialogue and harmony. We're convinced that support for sports, including at the state level, is an important factor that brings the global community together and advances the ideals of the sports movements throughout the world. We attach great importance to the International Olympic Committee's call for an Olympic truce in order to achieve reconciliation in regional conflicts during and after the Games. We express deep gratitude to our Chinese partners for the preparation of this timely and important resolution to be adopted today. The Russian Federation is traditionally a co-sponsor of this document and fully supports it. We would particularly like to emphasize the idea of the independence and autonomy of sport, as well as the mission of the IOC in leading the Olympic movement. We call on everyone to observe the Olympic truce. Mr. President, the development of sports cooperation occupies an important place in the system of foreign policy priorities of the Russian Federation and is the subject of ongoing attention by our leadership. The mission of physical activity in sports in our country is to provide comprehensive spiritual and physical development for its citizens, instill the culture and values of an active lifestyle as the basis for sustainable development, and bolster the authority of our state on the international arena. We attach the utmost importance to involving as much of the population as possible in sports. It is a powerful tool for educating young people in a spirit of mutual respect, tolerance, and rejection of xenophobia. It can shield youth from destructive forces that provoke negative phenomena, including terrorism. We believe that sport should be independent of the political context and not become a tool of intrigue or blackmail. We oppose doping in sports and intend to fight it by all available means. We are open to honest professional dialogue with interested and competent sports authorities. Much is done in our country to support the national and international Olympic and Paralympic movements and ensure the broad participation of national athletes in major international competitions. We are developing cooperation with international and regional sports federations and clubs. This provides an additional momentum for the development of sports in our country. We believe that only intergovernmental entities have the right to monitor states' efforts to combat doping. We oppose granting such powers to technical bodies, including categorizing states as good and bad with the introduction of sanctions against the latter. Attempts to use sport as an instrument of pressure in international politics are unacceptable. Under the pretext of alleged human rights violations, some countries are calling for boycotting international sports fora and are promoting the unacceptable principle of the collective punishment of athletes. Interference in the activities of international independent sports organizations are also unacceptable. We are convinced, Mr. President, that the upcoming Winter Olympic Games in Beijing will become a truly global celebration of sports, delighting fans with new major sporting achievements and bringing light and joy to every home on the planet. Thank you.
I thank the distinguished representative of the Russian Federation